Angels, the celestial warriors of God's divine army, have long fascinated humanity. These heavenly beings, often depicted as gentle and benevolent, are far more powerful and complex than most imagine. From delivering divine messages to leading armies against the forces of darkness, angels have a variety of roles in the grand tapestry of God's creation. Yet among their ranks lies one angel so powerful, so terrifying, that even Satan himself would tremble before him. But who is this mighty being? Today, we'll uncover the stories of 4 angels, 3 well-known, and 1 shrouded in mystery, yet destined to play a pivotal role in the ultimate battle of good versus evil. The truth about angels. First, let's clear up a common misconception. Angels are not the spirits of deceased humans ascending to some higher state. This widely held belief is a myth that runs counter to biblical teaching and distorts the true nature of these heavenly beings. The scriptures reveal angels as distinct creations of God, designed for specific purposes that transcend human limitations. They are spiritual beings, pure in their form, and exist in a realm beyond human comprehension, yet their actions profoundly influence the physical and spiritual worlds. The Bible is explicit in defining their role and origin. As noted in Hebrews 1:14, angels are described as ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation. This highlights their primary mission, to serve God and assist humanity, particularly those destined to inherit eternal life. These divine beings are not bound by the constraints of mortality. They are ageless, tireless, and possess power that far exceeds human understanding. Their strength, combined with their unwavering loyalty to God's will, enables them to carry out tasks ranging from delivering messages to waging cosmic battles against evil forces. Angels' unique design and roles. Unlike humans, who are created in God's image and endowed with free will to choose salvation, angels were created as messengers and servants. They are neither born nor do they die, and their existence is marked by an eternal devotion to God's divine purpose. While humans wrestle with sin and temptation, angels remain sinless unless, like Lucifer, they choose rebellion. This stark distinction between angels and humanity underscores their purity and the weight of their divine responsibilities. Angels play multiple roles in the grand narrative of God's plan. They act as protectors, shielding individuals and nations from harm. Stories like that of Daniel in the lion's den, Daniel 6:22, demonstrate how angels intervene to safeguard God's faithful servants. They are also messengers, delivering divine revelations that shape human history. Gabriel's appearance to Mary, Luke 1:26-38, exemplifies their role as bearers of transformative news. Moreover, angels are God's warriors, battling spiritual forces of darkness in realms unseen by human eyes. In Revelation 12:7-9, Michael the archangel leads heavenly forces against Satan and his followers in a celestial war. These acts emphasize their incredible power and their pivotal role in ensuring the triumph of good over evil. Angels versus humans, a divine contrast. One of the most significant distinctions between angels and humans lies in their spiritual design. Humans, created with free will and destined for redemption through Christ, are heirs to God's promises and His image bearers. In contrast, angels were crafted for divine service, existing to carry out God's commands with precision and obedience. This is why angels, despite their magnificence, are never objects of worship in the Bible. Their purpose is to glorify God and point humanity toward Him, not themselves. Understanding these differences is essential for appreciating the unique relationship between angels, God, and humanity. While humans are called to grow in their relationship with God through faith and obedience, angels exist in perfect communion with Him, acting as His hands and voice in the universe. Their presence reassures us of God's sovereignty and His active involvement in our lives, providing hope and strength in times of spiritual struggle. Angels, a testament to God's power. The existence of angels showcases the vastness of God's creation and His immeasurable power. They are a testament to His care for humanity, illustrating His desire to protect, guide, and comfort His children. While we may not fully understand their nature or see them at work, their impact is undeniable. Angels remind us that we are never alone, even in our darkest moments, as they stand guard over us, fulfilling God's will with unmatched strength and devotion. In the grand tapestry of God's kingdom, angels serve as a bridge between the divine and human realms. They are living proof of God's love and sovereignty, ensuring His plans are carried out flawlessly. By recognizing their true nature and purpose, we can better understand the spiritual forces that shape our lives and the incredible lengths God goes to for our protection and salvation. The first angel, Lucifer, the fallen morning star. Our journey begins with Lucifer, the radiant morning star, whose unmatched splendor made him one of the most extraordinary of God's creations. Described in Ezekiel 28:12-15, Lucifer was the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and beauty, adorned with precious stones like sapphire, emerald, and diamond. He was the anointed cherub, entrusted with the high honor of guarding God's throne. His role was one of privilege and reverence, standing in the immediate presence of God, a reflection of divine glory. Yet this exalted position became his downfall. Consumed by pride, Lucifer's heart turned corrupt. He sought to elevate himself above God, declaring in Isaiah 14:13-14, "I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will be like the Most High." His ambition wasn't simply to share in God's glory, but to replace God entirely. This rebellion marked the birth of sin, the first act of defiance against divine authority. Lucifer's insurrection was not a solitary act. He managed to deceive and rally a third of the angelic host to his cause. These angels, once loyal servants of God, chose to follow Lucifer in his quest for power. This defiance set the stage for an epic battle, vividly depicted in Revelation 12:7-9. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. Michael, the archangel, led God's forces against Lucifer and his followers. The battle was fierce, but Lucifer's pride could not withstand the power of divine justice. Defeated, he and his angels were cast out of heaven, expelled from their positions of honor. This fall was not only a personal loss for Lucifer, but also a shift in his identity. No longer the morning star, he became Satan, the adversary, the accuser, and the father of lies. Satan's enmity against God now turned toward humanity. In Genesis 3, he appears in the Garden of Eden as a cunning serpent, deceiving Eve into eating the forbidden fruit. This act introduced sin into the world, severing humanity's perfect relationship with God. From this moment forward, Satan became humanity's greatest adversary, prowling like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. 1 Peter 5:8. The second angel, Michael, the warrior archangel. In the battle against Lucifer, the heavenly forces were led by none other than Michael, the archangel, known as the great prince who stands guard over God's people, Daniel 12:1. Michael is a warrior of unparalleled strength and wisdom. Michael's humility and reliance on God's authority set him apart. In Jude 1:9, we see Michael disputing with Satan over the body of Moses. Instead of directly accusing Satan, Michael declared, "The Lord rebuke you." This moment underscores Michael's wisdom and unwavering loyalty to God. Michael's victories remind us of God's sovereignty. He not only expelled Lucifer from heaven, but also continues to stand as a protector of God's people, a symbol of divine strength and justice. The third angel, Gabriel, the divine messenger. Next, we turn to Gabriel, the herald of God's most important messages. His name, meaning strength of God, reflects his role as a bridge between the celestial and earthly realms. Gabriel's presence is felt during critical moments in biblical history. In Luke's Gospel, he appears to Zechariah to announce the miraculous birth of John the Baptist. Zechariah, initially doubtful, was struck mute as a sign of God's promise. But Gabriel's most profound mission came in Nazareth, where he appeared to Mary to proclaim the coming of Jesus Christ. With the words, "Rejoice, highly favored one, the Lord is with you." Gabriel revealed that Mary would conceive and bear the Son of God. Mary's humble acceptance marked the beginning of the greatest story of redemption in history. The fourth angel, Abaddon, the king of the abyss. Finally, we arrive at the most terrifying angel of all, Abaddon, also known as Apollyon in Greek. His name, meaning destruction, signifies his purpose during the Great Tribulation. Abaddon is introduced in Revelation 9:1-2. "And I saw a star fall from heaven unto the earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace." This fearsome angel is tasked with executing divine judgment, afflicting those who lack the seal of God. While some speculate that Abaddon is synonymous with Lucifer, most scholars disagree. Abaddon's power surpasses even that of Satan during this time, as he holds the key to binding the devil himself. Despite his destructive role, Abaddon is ultimately subject to God's authority. Revelation reveals that his reign of terror will end with the triumph of Christ, who will defeat all forces of darkness, casting them into the lake of fire for eternity. The lesson of divine power and protection. The stories of the four significant angels, Lucifer, Michael, Gabriel, and Abaddon, are not merely narratives, but profound spiritual lessons that reveal God's character, divine justice, and the cosmic battle between good and evil. Each angel's role and actions carry timeless truths about God's power and protection. Angels are far more than ethereal beings depicted in art and literature. They are mighty warriors, divine messengers, and executors of God's judgment. From Lucifer's rebellion to Abaddon's terrifying mission, the roles of these celestial beings reflect the grandeur and complexity of God's plan. If you've enjoyed exploring these awe-inspiring stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more journeys into the wonders of God's creation. Blessings, and may God's protection be with you.